Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Thycompany here. Welcome, everybody, back to another episode of our daily live stream. This is Thycompany, and I've got Alex here as well. We might have Uchapa coming back into the stream a little bit, so we're going to see how that thing is going to go. But yeah, today's episode is going to be talking about relationships. This was a request from Alex and a few other people here. So, yeah, when we talk about relationships, what does that mean exactly? What does a relationship mean to you, Alex?
About love.
Alright, alright. So, what would you say was your first uh, decent relationship?
Hmm?
What would you say your first relationship would have been? Since you said specifically you want to talk about related to love. So, when would have been your first uh, established relationship?
My first relationship.
Yeah, like how far back would you be able to go? Like,
Uh,
well, let's give an example. Let's go way back, all the way back to elementary school. You ever had any relationships then?
Elementary. I never had a relationship in elementary, bro.
I don't know. I don't remember. I'll tell you what though. I never had any myself, but I know some people who had some crazy things too. Like
How you
I,
get in a fucking relationship in elementary, bro?
bro, you don't even want to know. These are people like going behind the back, like not letting the teachers know what's going on. And I think, as far as I can tell, I don't remember. I don't particularly think of anything really happening, anything like, not no kindergarten, first, second grade type of things. I've heard rumors about stuff happening in second grade, but that sounds extreme to me. But I remember third grade, because we went to, what did we go? We went to like a language magnet program thing, which was basically like the city's school system version of like every kid who wants to be in like a special school to learn foreign languages, right? And I was in some kind of weird thing where basically my family put me in like a French program, and what we ended up
Yeah.
doing was like we went to, I think we first went to some school in like downtown Charlotte, sort of, and then they moved us at like the second year, or my second grade, into this like big. Well, at that time it was considered big, but it was like the only school that dealt with foreign languages. And second grade was sort of a weird one because we had basically class of kids, but everybody was making fun of each other. And we started eventually. What do you call it? The regular kids versus what I call the aggressors. And we had this one girl. I won't reveal her details too much. Who was kind of sped by humane standard, because this was back when they had freaking color cards. Remember the. Did you ever have a thing where they had like green card for good behavior, yellow was like a warning, and red was like for bad behavior?
Oh, that shit. Yeah, the
Yeah,
fucking
I
back
remember
in
that.
elementary.
I remember how traumatic it was if you had your car changed. You thought it was like the end of the
Remember?
world. I remember all that too. But we had this one episode where this girl who nobody really in particular liked because she wasn't really attractive, and not only was she not attractive, her personality was like really weird. Like she was like the creepy person in the class.
The fuck?
And on top of that, she had one day where she basically, from my understanding, peed on herself, and she came in the class freaking, let's just say, dripping from the bathroom through the hallway into the classroom. And it was rough because then we had this one kid who just stood up out of his seat, started laughing at her, and they both got like red cards and all that. So that was like the first kind of introduction to all kind of crazy stuff. And then third grade was crazy because they started introducing these like Hispanic girls who were what you call early what do you call it? Early development puberty, like on early onset puberty. So basically, they had quote unquote features that were present. If you understand what I mean.
Yeah, yeah, I understand
And
what you said.
yeah, basically growth spurts of certain features. Anyway, uh, that was like the craziest thing to happen. And then I remember uh, I think fifth grade in particular was the worst. We had a everybody in the whole freaking classroom except for me and maybe like 3 or 4 people out of a group of like 50 kids, maybe even more than that. I think it was maybe like 60 because they kind of like would combine classes and then like take part of a class, move it on to a different room, and then come back. And speaking of which, Uchapa's here. What's Uchapa doing here?
Sucking
Baboon,
dick every single day.
if you're seeing this on stream,
What?
this guy's already hate. He's calling me an orphan. You man's just sitting here calling me an orphan.
Why?
I don't know, but I think he knows I'm live. Yeah, he knows I'm live because he's got the dead skull here. But fifth grade was crazy because we had one group of kid. Well, yeah, basically it was like me and 5 kids, right? Who were the only people who were like normal. Everybody else was like from the ghetto. And we were in this French class, and this, a poor French teacher didn't know what to do because she knew like 5 kids who were like normal, and she knew who we were, and everybody else was like trashing the place, like, and then we were right across from like an EC class, and the bad kids from our class in this EC class would like always destroy the bathrooms, and we were in these like trailers at the time too.
Yeah, that's really that shit.
What the heck is he talking about?
What?
He's an orphan. I mean, he likes orphans. What? Your main? What are you going on about? Oh shoot! He called you Alex is a bitch. He don't want to be. He want no beef with me before I reverse it and him a cow before the beef. A girlfriend in fifth grade. What are you talking about? Chop is going crazy. No, I didn't have. No, me or nobody I knew had a. Well, actually, hold up. The one person I knew who had a girlfriend in fifth grade was this crazy kid. So they were. It was like a weird group. So that
Yeah.
French class where we had all the ghetto kids except for like me and like 5 other normal kids. One of the ghetto kids, his name was TJ, and he kept like stealing freaking chicken nuggets from my lunchbox every day. And it got so bad to the point where the teacher sent us to like the freaking principal's office, and so I didn't really. I tried to like avoid TJ, but I was friends with his brother, uh, which is funny because his brother also had initials TJ, but we didn't call him TJ. We just called him Timothy, or or damn, I don't remember if it was Timothy or Tim that we called him. But anyway, so we had Timothy who was like the more of the normal kid, and then TJ, which was like the younger, shorter brother who was the crazier one who stole the freaking chicken nuggets all the time. Uh, TJ decided to start dating the freaking girl who was the girl in the second grade class who peed on herself and got in trouble. And it got so bad to the point where TJ was always like, no. So not only were they like holding hands and all that, they were all over each other, and they were like, whenever the teacher was not around, like let's say the class was going from, because we had this weird system where it was like we had a homeroom, which was that French group, right? And that French teacher would teach us like
Yeah.
majority of the subjects, but then we had like other teachers who were had specialties in like select subjects. Like we had an English teacher, then we had a PE teacher, music and art and all that. But like between between um between the transition period of like of going from one class to another, these crazy fools were like making out, grabbing each other, and all that, and freaking in fifth grade. And apparently, it got bad to the point where they were getting like what's it called? I don't know if it's herpes, but it's like when you get like mouth sores from freaking making out with each other. That's how bad it was getting.
So they were making out in fucking elementary.
Yeah, in freaking fifth grade.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's how crazy it was getting too. Oh, what's the chopper talking to me about? What is this? Of course, the black
Well,
kid. What do you mean? I never did. I ever mention that the kid was black? I don't even think I did. Our
no, you
school went
didn't. You
crazy
never even
today.
mentioned
What is this? Our school went crazy today outside. I was waiting for the bus and everybody ran inside the school and screaming. I thought it was a fight, but they said this girl got cooked. What do you mean by cooked? They said a girl said that that's why that's why you stink and you have an STD. Yemaine's like, "Oh my god, canker sores are the worst. Worst." So, you've been making out with somebody, you mean? So anyway,
it.
it gets crazier from there, right? Um, so everybody, so we get out of middle school. I mean, out of elementary school and get into middle school, right? At the time we get into freaking middle school, uh, they introduced another like big section of what the heck was the name of the school? So we had our international school, and then they opened up a um not like an international school or like a foreign language school, but it was like a foreign language, but only Spanish. So they built a school. I think they called it Collinswood. Um, and this school was designed for like the Hispanic like immigrant families that came into the city. And basically, like you got the immigrant families, the husband and wife who don't know any English and all that. But then they send their kids to this school so the kids basically know Spanish and English and become, functional, and then they help the parents out, right? So that's kind of like what the basis of that school was. And all the teachers were fluent in English and Spanish. So it was like an upgrade from your typical public education. So anyway, they took a group of students from that school and then they placed them into our school, and it became kind of a crazy thing because it was like foreign language and then Spanish, and Spanish wasn't really existent at that time in our school, so it kind of got crazier from there. What's what Choppa's saying? I have them, but I'm a Virginie. Bro, if you, all right, you getting crazy. Teachers in my school got caught watching inappropriate material. Oh my god. And a teacher had adult activities with a senior. Oh my god.
Yep.
So our crazy school, still middle school, it's on IG. Huh? What do you mean the video's on IG? IG won't even take that video.
What?
You mean saying there's a video of a teacher from his school doing adult activities with a senior student, and that video apparently is on Instagram.
What the fuck?
That's
Like
what he's telling
sex?
me. So, yeah, apparently they having some crazy stuff going on there, right? Um, so anyway, so what was going on was when this middle school group came in, I think around that time was when I decided to kind of like stop being because I was yeah, because elementary school I was shy, which would have been the correct way to describe it. You know, like when you're shy, you don't feel like talking to nobody, you stay to yourself. Basically, was what I
Yeah,
was.
that was.
Yeah. So in what the heck is this? Nobody ever reported it. It's on Instagram, like the account owner. The dude says send this off. uh, so what happened was that so you had the Spanish group and the foreign language group. They all mixed together. So and they had all these girls from like Latin America, basically from Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, and let's just say people went crazy. They had that girl I told you about the third grade. She basically hooked up with one of these guys from the Spanish academy, right? And
Yeah.
supposedly they started dating in sixth grade, and then by ninth grade the girl got pregnant and had a kid.
Oh.
Yeah, that was like the craziest thing that happened. Yeah, uh, and these her parents and the guy's parents just didn't care. The girl was crazy, the guy was crazy, and they had like not only no boundaries, they had no like restraint or anything. And rumor has it is that because they also went to my same high school as well, was that when we were in the high school, supposedly the rumor is that teachers found them underneath one of the school buildings going at it because we had these weird like buildings that had like not like a basement but like freaking what's it called, like buildings that were designed for with trenches in case of like tornadoes basically. And these kids like found out about it because you know these areas are pretty much locked off uh because our freaking school was built not like one huge building, ours was like a campus. So we had kids like running off campus all the time, and it was all kinds of crazy. But anyway, so that was going on. Uh, what else happened? We had freaking Japanese, like part of what was it called? Supposedly some Japanese like crazy stuff where you know like they trying to make themselves a so at our school it was like the Hispanics or Latin American kids were like crazy and they were just going doing all kinds of stuff. And then a part of them kind of like drifted into like deciding to get into like a Japanese program. And the reason I call it Japanese program was because that's what they were learning at that time. But they made themselves like basically look attractive. Mainly, if the body feature wasn't it, then they would go with like making the face look attractive. But then they would be like all flirty and stuff too, and they would try to like get you to get in trouble. That's basically what their goal was, and it was it was basically some weird stuff. And then of course you had the girls fighting each other. I remember at least two or three times in like the French classes I had in middle school. These girls were like fighting each other in the middle of class. They had to call security. Security couldn't restrain them, so they had to call the cops. They moved them outside. Like that. That happened at least three times in our freaking French class. And that's why I got out of French and went to Spanish in high school, which um and then freaking what was it? When I went to high school, I was like, nah, I'm gonna. What is this? Joel is gay. Emo Asian kids these days. Now we didn't have we actually didn't have any Asian kids in our school, which was the most we had was we had maybe a group of like maybe at most 10 girls who were like mixed, and they played themselves like they were Japanese when they weren't really Japanese, but they like did that camouflage enough to make you think Japanese. one girl was like mixed Hispanic and white. Another girl had some like somewhere in her she had like some Asian background, but mainly like Hispanic. And then we had some girl who was like Peru, but we knew she had some Chinese in her or something because of her eyes. And it was some crazy stuff because we had like one girl who looked like a frog. What is this? If you go to New York City, go to Wafung. What in the world is that? Every Hispanic
Come on.
in my school. Uh, so it's kind of like the general relationships is what I was talking about. That. Alex, you ever had any crazy things happen in your schools,
Uh.
or
Oh
what
yeah,
would you say
there
is the
was some shit.
craziest?
The craziest. My school,
Yeah.
where I'm at right now, high school.
Well, let's
Last year, I'm freshman. The freshman year, right?
right.
Around fucking March. Okay, so at my high school, there's like a freshman building, right? It's just only freshmen, a freshman building, you know.
Yeah, we had that at our school too.
Uh, Last year in March, I remember, bro, this shit was crazy. So my friend, Martine, right?
Yeah.
He went to the
Martin.
bathrooms, and they hear some and he hears some like fucking noises, bro, in there,
What kind of
like
noises? Moaning.
moaning, bro.
Yeah. What they find out?
It was a girl moaning, and there's some like, you know,
Was she
and
by
you know what
herself
they're
or with
fucking
somebody?
somebody. And he took a picture, like, you know, like the shoes, like there was fucking two people in there.
Oh my god.
And they all got suspended, bro.
Oh my god. What's crazy is that all these kids with like when they get into relationship stuff, at most they get like suspended. But the only thing that like gets you in real trouble is like if anything involving drugs, you'll get expelled from the school. Like they don't care if you if people getting freaky, but if you bring like contraband, then they get serious. I find that kind of crazy. What is this? You need you need my go buy you a bra. What does that mean? Thought
Go
you
buy
was a
yourself a bra.
boy, nah broove. A boy fought a girl in my school last week. A Hispanic guy also dropped a gun in the toilet and got caught. And we went into shutdown last year.
How you drop a fucking?
How do you drop a gun in a toilet? I don't even want to know.
That's
They
what the
probably.
fuck I'm saying.
I don't get what. I don't understand why you would bring a gun to school other than you have the intent of maybe selling. But even
Fucking
then, it's
school
just
shooter.
it's you got too much security around, and plus all these schools got like metal detectors and people with guns nowadays. I just don't see the logic behind bringing a gun to school.
My school don't have that fucking metal detectors.
Oh, my school didn't either, and I
Did it?
no, but not when I was in high school they had nothing. Our school was so bad. We had I knew a guy who was regularly stuffing his backpack with weed on Mondays, and he would go to school and make several $100 by the end of the day selling the weed. And it got bad to the point where he was telling me, "Oh, I grow it in my closet in my bedroom." And yeah, and his friend, who was like a co-dealer or like a middleman, basically, uh, he got in trouble. And I remember one day during class transition, the cops were running after him, and this kid was running. and we had freaking what do you call it? Not tags, but like races down and across the whole building. And rumor is this guy managed to escape from the cops. He like got out of the campus and
Damn.
then ran into the neighborhood like next over and hid in like bushes something for like an hour or two. Or was it bushes or did he climb under a shed or something? Like some kind of crazy thing like that. What else here? Humane says I have couples in my ceramic class and they're annoying. They try to show off their relationship. I know, man. That's what's crazy is that you got these show offs. Uh, that's annoying. I'll tell you the better ones is like these girls who are freaky and they like are down bad and do anything just to get a guy. And I remember in my ninth grade we had these two girls. I know their names, but I won't mention it. They were freaking stripping and undressing in the back of the bus, and they got bad to the point where the bus driver even stopped the bus because he knew something was up. And these girls actively trying to put stuff back on so they don't get in trouble. And these are freaking ninth graders too. That's the craziest part about it. It's like something freaking turns on and once you turn into ninth grade, and it's like I don't get it. What else? They try to show off the relationship and they giggle too much. Giggle. They bring guns to show off and they think they're cool and rich. But cool. Why would you do it at school though, bro? I just to me I'm a little lost on that. Because actually, hold up. I know what happened. When I was in my senior year, I was just trying to make money at the school selling chips and soda, and I knew kids who were bringing like jewelry into class, and people were stealing their like jewelry, uh, off the
Chains and shit.
yeah, like chains and all that in class. And I don't know who, some kid like even freaking decided to pay for a bag of chips, and it was like, what was I looking for? 50 cents for the bag of chips. He took somebody's like 20 carat gold chain and gave it to me as payment, and I had no freaking clue what happened to it. And it's just crazy. These kids, why would you pay? You stole somebody's supposed golden chain. What is a 20? I don't even know what a 20 carat chain would look like. Value at. I don't even know. I'm not like curious what the heck that. Uh, remember it being 20. Was it 20 or 24? Well, at least more than $1. Let's just say that, because I know it was a small thing. What the frick is this? Go
What?
follow Foddy.a on TikTok and show support. Please and thank you. By the way, this might be Thai's last stream because of the weird stuff we've been talking about on the stream. What are you talking about?
This motherfucker promoting.
And then he says, Alex, munch on that chips, my guy. Don't choke on that. Oh, man. But yeah, what is this, bro? Thigh, what do you mean? What you talking about, you man? Man. So what you say? So you got the two kids in the bathroom who were caught because some kid took photos of their shoes.
Oh, what?
So what happened with those kids in the bathroom? You said somebody was moaning, probably the girl. Somebody took photos
Yeah.
of their feet in the bathroom or something or the other, and then what happened after that?
Oh yeah, my friend Martin went to the bathrooms and he hears some like shit in there, like fucking moaning. It was so he just took a pictures and just like the whole school knows about that shit. The rumors on social media. And I believe both of them got like expelled or suspended.
Mm, I don't know, man. I sus shoot, I don't know. You know what's crazy is that they don't even care what It used to be that in my high school that it was easier to hide stuff in the boys' bathroom versus the girls. What else? And then I know kids who would like ditch class or they would leave class to go to the bathroom, and then they would be in the bathroom for like an hour or so, and then come back secretly back in the classroom without nobody noticing.
Bro, our school, there's like a gas station right near to my high school,
Yeah,
and they a lot of kids be ditching to go to the QT quick trip.
yeah. Dude, we had a McDonald's next to our school. That was the place to be. Because I remember they still had like half their menu was like $1 or two. So this was what was this back like 2013, 2014, and this continued on until like God, at least until like 2016, 2018, I think. Probably still going on nowadays. What in the world is you main talking about? So I needed back, but my 24 Glock shot in my butt, the bullet hole made made it bigger and wider. Man, you stank. Alexander Zachary McKinley, the Shinna Ginger fourth is sped. Oh my god, you mean I think you main popped something. Uh, so yeah, everybody keeps ditching school to go to QT. Any other crazy stories?
Um,
Well, how about fights?
one time there was no. One time there was a threat
Oh yeah.
at my school. It was like a bombing threat.
Oh yeah, I remember that happened at
And
my
he,
school once. That only happened once though, in all my 4 years at high school. That only happened once my junior year.
because them kids are thinks they're so fucking funny to do that shit.
I know. Remain says, Oompa Loompa, don't choke or they're gonna get you. Did you have any crazy fights in your school? We had a couple in ours. Uh, I think
This year, there's not like that many couple fights that happen.
did the cops ever get involved when fights happen at your school?
When it's like really fucking crazy and violent. I mean, nah,
You never had any of those happen?
it's just no. My school there's like a lot of securities.
We have, let's see. Oh, bro, what is Alex eating?
This year,
What you eating? What you munching on, Alex?
some crispy stuff.
You got some of that crispy. Good old crispy. You mean says this year we've had 32 fights.
How you know there was a 32? Like, how did you count them?
How you count them, you mean? I remember ninth grade because when I first got into high school, ninth grade was crazy. We had kids bringing. We never had guns, but we did have knives. A lot of drugs. We had one kid fight in the cafeteria, and it was funny because they kept like slipping on like some oil or grease on the ground. We had another kid fight, and in the middle of the fight, he punched one of the lockers and made a huge dent. We had one kid fight and like break an elevator in our one of the buildings. What is this, bruh? I went past sped class, and they were running around itching their hair and pulling their ear. There was videos of what, the fights or your or your sped class. What else did we have? We had one day where there were like 5 or 6 fights in the high school in one day, and then the next day they brought like a whole police division into the high school. They had like 30 cop cars outside of the bus lot. Choppa says the big black baboon pulled out a huge knife in my English class. Bro, that ain't funny. We had whenever we had knives, we had one kid show like 2, 3 knives on a school bus.
What the fuck?
I remember one day we had a kid pull out a binder of like Yu-Gi-Oh trading cards, and some kid snatched the whole binder and ran out with the binder. Uh, what is this? This week, when a teacher tried to separate the girl versus boy, right, he got head in the head punch. Sped kids were kissing each other too. I should have recorded that. Oh my god. Oh god, I should have done much more recording back in the day, but I had that freaking iPod Touch. I didn't even have a phone back then. Uh, this is all
That's
truth.
so phone.
This is all truth, by the way. I ain't lying. This ain't London. You mean, what is that supposed to mean? This ain't London.
iPod Touch.
Yeah, I had the i. You know the i.
That's
You know what the iPod Touch is? The
yeah.
fifth
That's still a
generation.
phone.
No, this wasn't even a phone. This was like uh basically imagine an iPhone that has everything except for the phone capability
Oh.
and data. You mean what, you meant to send me a photo? Yeah. I mean, any other crazy things you can remember? I'm trying to remember on my end what else happened. I remember one. I was it a storm or apparently there was a rumor that kids were fighting and they hit like an electrical box and caused the power to go out in the building one day.
Yeah.
What else did we have? We had. I know we had one kid. Oh, who was it? There's a rumor that there was a kid uh had something in his backpack and a science teacher found out, and he sent the
It
kid
was a gun.
outside to wait while they sent security over for the kid. The kid went outside, and the teacher just went back in the classroom. The kid just ran out the building.
He probably got a gun or some shit.
Oh, I don't even know. This kid just ran. And funniest thing, he came back to class next day like nothing happened.
He just came back.
Yeah. Oh my god. Who else we
Mm.
had? I remember we had. Oh my god. They one day they brought like a handful of kids from some New York ghetto school, and these kids were like harassing the teachers to the point where the teachers were quitting. We also
Um,
had. Oh my god. I think the craziest thing is like for some reason our high school was weird. It was like we never had no issues with white kids or Asian kids, or Indian kids, or anything near that area. Um, Hispanic kids were all kind of all over. What is this? Humane says, I remember me shooting Rooster's butt hole, and I burned his butt, and it smelled like burnt tomato chips with rotten onion. Smell like he hadn't taken a shower in ages, even before the dinosaur period and Rooster existed. I'm gonna have to send Rooster that. What else? What else? I'm trying to think what other crazy stuff happened. Um, because what's weird is like my ninth grade was crazy. We had a crazy bus ride. We had kids getting in detention on the bus, and one time the bus driver took kids back to the school because how bad they were. We also had. I'm trying to think because the bus rides, especially my later years, was really boring. We had this. I know. I think my senior year we had this a junior girl from like Argentina, and whenever she'd get off the bus, her at her bus stop, some guy was like creeping on her all the time. Alex said this to me. What? Alex, what you been telling you main here?
What?
He's saying that you. He says I'm gonna send you. Oh shit! How am I
Whoa.
gonna? You probably see it on my live stream anyway, but I'm trying to think what else has been going on because we had. I know one girl went off on me and she was like, "Stop singing Hispanic songs. You're not Hispanic." The heck is this? Alexa Marie McKinley said that. What? You main's high on something.
I think that's all we're done talking about.
What else happened? Let's see. Oh, I remember. Did you ever have rap battles?
No.
Oh my god, we had this.
What do you mean?
I remember some of the lines that the kids were having. This was all ninth grade too. Ninth grade rap battles on the after school bus. They were saying some crazy stuff like
Y'all have rap battles at fucking high school?
yeah, they had. I remember this one kid who was like, he was dark to the point he was turning purple, and so that's how
Turning
much.
purple.
Yeah, that's how much melanin he had. It was like, all right, round two, who is who? I'll break the deck, then we duel. That was like his first starting line. And then he would always make like a joke or something in his rap battle that made a reference to Black and Yellow, like the like the song that, and he was like, "Why are you black and your teeth is yellow?" or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah, like some crazy song. Like they were working together basically. What is this? Nah, I'm not high. I'm doing fine. And probe prone. I'm gonna turn into a Heigler. Rooster raps his butt out just to get roasted. What else has been going on? We never had no crazy like natural disasters. I think elementary school, we did have like a tornado that came by close to the school. I remember being in the
Okay.
freaking library and seeing the trees like going shaking and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that. What else are we
Okay.
talking about? Relationships. Apparently, I've had teachers complain to our classes before about a number of times they found kids under the buildings going crazy.
Okay.
What is this? Humane says why. What do you mean why?
The mama. Why what?
Let's see. Humane says he quits. What do you mean you quit? Go munch on your curry? What? What else
Are
do we
we
have?
done talking?
Oh, what else? Well, I'm trying to think what other crazy stuff we had. Humane says stop moaning. You little piece of white. What? All right, let's see here. Any final things that come to mind, Alex? Any final crazy stuff? Like any crazies?
No.
All right. Well, before I forget, guys, take a look at our eBay store, guys. It's our YouTube store page here to get our merchandise here. It's ebay.com/USR/AlexMaxShop here on ebay.com. We have over 2,000 items sold, over 40 followers. We have all kinds of crazy stuff we're selling here. We got electric heating pads, trading cards, batteries, office supplies, phone chargers, camping gear, cookies, snacks, home repair, automotive repair, teas, canned goods, trail mix. So take a look at our store. You might find something you might like. It's at a pretty good price here. There we go. Even a new offer. Somebody wants to buy something even right now live on the stream. All right, let's see.
He also sells some of the sex stuff.
No, I don't.
The toys, you know.
Georgetown. Do I have two offers? The heck? How many offers I have? All right, they want. Let me check my messages because they want $7 per item for quantity of two. Georgetown, Arizona? No, not Arizona. Arkansas. What's AR? Arkansas?
But dude, you're selling a box of cereal.
Yeah. Did you see how many I sold? Georgetown, Arkansas.
I'm,
Let me see. Since I have four, but I do need to sell them. I'm asking $17 for each thing, and they're asking for seven. It's a $10 difference. I'm gonna make a counter offer for 10 and see what they say.
how many did you sell of these fucking cereal boxes?
Oh, the cereal boxes. Let me tell you, because I had more cereal boxes that I was going to sell, almost sold. Then the buyer quit last second, and then my freaking grandmother froze them all out without telling me. Yeah, so that was a sped move right there. Oh, here we go. The honey bunches of oats strawberry one.
Mm-hmm.
I sold 3 boxes, and I still have 5 available, and I have one person watching the listing right now. So, as in, I've sold 3 boxes, and I might sell more, considering that someone's watching the listing right now. But yeah, they're good. I've had a lot of compliments on them because you get 13-ounce box. Provides 6 essential vitamins and minerals, a low-fat and cholesterol-free breakfast cereal, packed full of fruit flavor with real strawberries, crispy flakes, oat clusters, and honey. Enjoy the taste of hearty real fruit and oat clusters in the morning for a day that stays satisfying. Plus, Honey Bunches of Oats or real strawberries is packed with 12 grams of whole grains and a good source of 6 essential vitamins and minerals. Don't forget to try our other delicious Honey Bunches of Oats breakfast cereal flavors. So yeah, we sold a good amount. The syrup, I have one guy from Peru who bought one just now. I have a guy from England who bought 2 syrups. Considering this guy in Arkansas, the problem is I need these to sell, so let's make a compromise. Can I sell more? I'll tell you what, if he gets all 4, oh, they won't let me go up in quantity. Okay. So that means 10. See what he does. If he accepts it, that's cool. If not, I'm willing to negotiate. But if he declines and be like, "Nah, I ain't gonna work with you," uh, I'm gonna wait because if I'm getting people from international buying it, it's worth something, right? Oh, I got two offers. All right. Let me see what these two offers are. I have two offers. One offer here. Hold on, let me go to my messages because whenever why does it say I have two offers? Do I have another item? Oh, here we go. $64 for Keebler cookies.
God damn, 64?
Yeah, I'm gonna accept that right now. $64 for 8 packets of cookies. Mesa, Arizona. So right in your state, Alex.
Huh?
So what? Mesa, Arizona.
That's, what do you mean my
Mesa or Arizona. That's where the cookie buyer is from. And let me go
oh,
to the syrup guy.
that's not where I live, bitch.
Is it down towards your area? I don't even know what part of Arizona you're from.
Phoenix, dumbass.
I was like, I think you said Phoenix, but I wasn't sure.
So these my fucking 64 fucking cookies.
8 packets of cookies for $64.
God damn.
Yeah,
Someone's
well,
being a fat ass right here over here.
good for me.
Someone's being a fat ass over here now.
All right, what am I gonna do about the syrups? He wants 2 for 14. Should I make the guy's day? I'll tell you what. I'm gonna make somebody's day today. I'm gonna go ahead and accept. I was gonna put a counter offer for 10, and I'm gonna go ahead and accept. Make the guy's day because that cookie guy made me happy. Because I'm technically still making. Bara bara bara, bere bere bere. I hear my phone going off too. Bara bere bara bere bara bere bere, bara bara bara. You know that song, Alex? Did I get another offer? The heck? I think I got another offer. Hold up. How many offers did I get? Oh, here we go. 5 for 15. There you go. There's my guy from England who bought 5 packets of syrup.
England, bro.
Yeah, he bought because he also paid international shipping. I sold 12 of these Lakanto monk fruit sugar drop things already. I've sold 12 of them. Yumain's like writing to me now too. Uchapa. Uchapa says, end the stream. Alex is annoyed. JK, I'm in love. JK, who's gonna buy food from COVID era? What do you mean? Surprised your grandma and grandpa ain't arguing right now. I think Alex left a call. What do you mean he left a call? He got hard after he made $64. Oompa Loompa's dancing because of happiness. Who is calling me right now? Hold up.
Oh,
Someone's calling on my phone? Trying to congratulate me?
your ex or some shit.
My ex. Oh, there's my phone. Hold up. Call me. I think Ochapa just called me. Yeah, he just called me.
You got your phone number?
He's got my Facebook, so he called me from Messenger. Special deliveries. What'd you say?
Go back to your stream.
I'm on my stream. What's on my live stream?
Yeah.
God, bitch.
Choppa says, "Why? Look at Discord. I got hacked. I didn't write Thigh or Y or WTF. look at Discord right quick. What was that, Alex?
Sorry, I was joking.
Alex joking. All right. I think Alex left a call.
Oh yeah.
he just cussed out Rooster and then he hung the phone up.
Hmm?
Yemaine just cussed out Rooster and then he hung the phone up. What is this? I think he meant to offer $6, not 64. $6 wouldn't cover the shipping, Yemaine. 64 will. Bada bada bada.
Who's gonna buy fucking $64 of 8 fucking packs of cookies, bro? Somebody's being a fucking.
That's good. Hold up, let me send these people invoices so I can get well, actually, I won't do it in a live stream because I can pull up their information and their phone number, and then y'all gonna start calling the people, being like, "Hey, cancel the order." Y'all troll or something like that too.
Show me what's her email. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, at least I made. At least my sales are now over 1,100. I think, right?
Your mama.
Is that considering the? Is that sales or money paid? That's money paid. So at least I'm 1,100. That's my initial goal. I'm gonna be over 1,200 once these people pay for syrup and cookies and all that.
How?
See, I told y'all. We appreciate y'all supporting the Thycompany YouTube channel. What do you mean?
Oh my!
Humane says you acting sped. How many freaking cookies do I have now? Because I know I sold a lot of the cookies prior to the $64 order.
How many cookies do you have?
Let's see. I have a lot. I have like freaking 4 cases of it. Guy is not paid yet. By the way, the buyer's name is Alex as well.
It's a merge.
Alex Lucas.
Run. You're next.
Who's that?
Let's see. Keebler Sandra cookies, classic shortbread Madagascar vanilla cookie pack. I've sold 14. I have more than 10 boxes available. I've sold over 14 packets of them. That's pretty good. One here. How am I going to ship it? I know how. Worst case scenario, I'll break it into 2 packages, but I can ship it all in one box. It's gonna be a big box though, but we're gonna make it work.
Like how?
Priority Mail, United States Postal Service, Priority Mail. Big shout out to them. Because they do free shipping supplies when you do Priority Mail. You get the tape and the boxes and all that. It's a big shout out to them. So I have 19 more packets available, according to inventory counts, but I can probably get more if I needed. So yeah, we got 19 more of the cookies if you all are interested.
God damn, everybody wants cookies.
Oh shit, I've sold 12. How many did I sell? 8 plus 4, that's 12, plus the other one, so more than... Let me see, how many did I sell? 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 plus 8 is 13, 14, 15. 15 I've sold so far. So yeah, awesome. What else? Alright, I'm finding the syrups. I know I sold them cheap, but make somebody's day there. Yeah, the heating pads is what's been selling the most though, by category. Syrups have been selling. Herbs and spices. Wonder what this is for 93 bucks. Uh, sports diet and weight loss. Oh, that's from the freaking protein powder. Yeah, sports diet. That's what that is. And then vitamins and minerals, about 83 bucks in terms of sales categories. And then you got percentage of sales. Electric blankets are 17% of sales. That's cool. Right. I'm gonna go send my invoice notices for my phone. I'm gonna tell my grandmother she's gonna be happy. Let's see.
Invoice like what?
Yes, this vehicle is available. Someone's interested in my grandmother's car. Were you interested in stopping by to take a look at the car?
Oh no, sorry about this. Some people want
Alright, hopefully they answer.
a lot of people.
Alright, so yeah, guys, so that pretty much sums up the live stream. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. And if you have not already, please subscribe to Thycompany. We are trying to get to 175 subscribers by the end of the month. We are currently at 173. So we're almost at our goal. So make sure to subscribe, turn on the bell icon so you get notifications for when we get future videos coming onto the live show or on the channel. And yeah, give the video a thumbs up and comment down below what you would like to see for future videos for the channel. Thanks so much, guys. This has been a Thycompany, Alex and Uchapa, and we'll see you all on the next episode here.